this one's one of your favourites at the moment. Phones in the gym.
Yes.
How many followers have you lost from your hardline stance?
Not enough. Because like if you don't do cardio, I understand, here's your phone, okay? Look at it, do what I do, but, and I'll say it again, if you're serious about training, I mean serious, it's like, you can't have your phone because, okay, let's say I'm training away, I put a song on, I finish my set. My training partner could be doing his set, I'm not spotting him, I've picked up my phone now, and I'm looking for the next song here, so I'm like, oh, let me have a look. Oh, wait a minute, I got some messages. Oh, fuck, the boss is angry, or the missus is arguing. Your whole mindset's gone, but they can't seem to get that. Everyone makes up an excuse. Look, I've seen people lose their fucking kids and they don't get as upset as when they lose their fucking phone. It's like people are so addicted to their phones now, and I said on one thing, my notifications are turned off. It's always on silent because I control this. This doesn't control me. But people let their phones control them. You see them all the time. They'll be there. Notification. Oh, fuck, got to check it. Notification. Oh, fuck, got to check it. It's like every minute or two they're checking their phone all the fucking time. It's like, just like, I'll leave it there for a couple of hours. I'll go see who sent me a message, who's called me, and then I'll get back to them if I feel like getting back. Because in the old days, you'd have the answering machine at home, and you'd make phone calls before you left the house, and then when you get home later that day, you check the messages and return the phone calls. But people think they've got to have this instant fucking, if someone sends you a message, oh, I've got to reply right now, or if someone liked your photo, oh fuck, I've got to acknowledge it and fucking write something. It's like, it's fucking crazy. And in the gym too, it's like there's music playing. Generally, I couldn't tell you what's on unless I was paying real good attention to it, but it's just background noise. Who gives a fuck what's playing? You should be focused on your workout. Look, I understand people don't go there, people go leave, but not everyone's serious to be bodybuilders and shit. The same ones that say that, when I look at their profiles, every fucking photo they're doing a front double bicep, most muscular side triceps. Like, okay, you don't want to be a bodybuilder, then why is 80% of your photos you posing in the fucking gym with your shirt off? So yeah, it's just an excuse. You don't need it in the gym. It's an hour. Some people train for an hour, some hour and a half, say 2 hours tops. You can't tell me that people need to go that long. One guy's like, well, I like having my phone, I'm at work all day. It's like, well, if you're at work all day and you had a business where he's on the phone, wouldn't you like the break from it? Yeah, if you're a heart surgeon on call or something like that, okay. People are like, well, what happens if something happens to my wife or kids in the family? Well, it's like, you're not a fucking doctor. If you're in the gym training, they get hit by a car, tough luck. You can't fucking save them. What can you do? The ambulance will pick them up and take them to the hospital. You can't do anything. So finish your fucking workout, then go to the hospital. You pacing the fucking waiting room ain't gonna fucking help. But everyone thinks, oh, what happens if this happens? And that, like, what, we never had those problems back in our day when we didn't have mobile phones? We all fucking survived. Yeah. It's fucking ridiculous. And then they're actually training kids, because they're giving them the younger kids younger and younger. And okay, if you want to give a phone to a young kid, get those special phones where you can track them. And they've got a couple of numbers on, and that's all you need is just call emergency, call mum, call dad, or the grandparents. Young kids don't need fucking social media or the internet and shit like that. It's fucking crazy. But people, like, their just whole lives are run by the phone. They, like, you just see it all the time now in between sets. I see them sitting on the bench. One kid the other day was watching fucking cartoons in between sets. As I said, that whole mind-muscle connection and the whole thing when you're trying to train is just fucking gone. You won't see that in the other sport. You won't see a boxer train and do fucking spar and sits down. Hold on. Oh, hold on. How long did a bell? Okay. It's like, it's just fucking bullshit. But for some reason in this sport, the amount of excuses I see, oh, Lee, I've got to track my workout. What, you don't have a fucking brain? If I did chest today and I used the 40 kilo dumbbells, when it's chest time, I could remember, oh, last time I did 40 kilo dumbbells. I don't need to fucking write it down every time I do it, or check my progress, or I've got to check on this, or I use it as a timer. What, you can't fucking, most gyms have clocks on the wall if you want to time it. It's just another bullshit thing, because if you've got a timer on there and you see messages come in, you're going to check your fucking messages. So that's all fucking bullshit. And it's like, not only if you're into training too, you can tell. If you do your set, your trained partner does his, it's time for yours. Or if you buy yourself, you can normally tell by your breathing and shit when it's time to go back. Generally you'll go back a lot quicker, because I've done it before where I'll be sitting there and I've done it, you know, when my neck was fucked up, I had the phone there, I'd do a set and I'd be like, yeah, whatever. And then I'm like this. I look up, I'm like, oh fuck, 5 minutes has gone past.
Yeah.
When I don't have my phone, I'll do a set, I'll sit there and go, I'm ready to go now. And sometimes it's
Yeah.
less than a minute, and off I go again. So I just tell people, the ones that have their phones, just try it for 1 week. Go without your fucking phone in the gym and see how much better your fucking workout is, and how much more intense it is, and how much more you're probably into it. And you probably get out there a lot quicker too. So, but fucking hell, did all the snowflakes lose their shit when I said that?
Well, one thing from those training videos we're just doing then, everything's about the feel, everything's
Mhm.
about the position, and I imagine you'll do it. People often, whether it's powerlifting or bodybuilding, people just assume it's like lifting a weight up and
That's
down.
all about having that mind-muscle connection and being focused on what you're doing. It's like, you know, you wouldn't see any other job or profession, or but people are doing a lawyer. You wouldn't see a lawyer and where he's defending his client or whatever. Now, my closing argument, my client he was not there, hold on.
Yeah.
As I was saying, my client was not, it's like,
Yeah.
so why do you think because you're in the gym you need this sort of time to check? I mean, the thing is too, I'll actually watch people, they'll do a set and I look over their shoulder, Facebook. A couple of minutes go by, put it down, do their set. Facebook. It's like, what the fuck? It's like, you're that important, you got to fucking check every fucking thing, or did something new come up? Did someone comment? Did someone... It's like, why don't you just fucking wait an hour and be surprised you'll have all this fucking shit to look at, rather than, oh, nothing new. Oh, nothing new. How about you wait a fucking hour or so, and then you'll be like, oh, look, oh, fucking, I got 20 notifications, how exciting. Then go see all the fucking comments, but... Fuck me, Dad, I've never seen more fucking pussification of fucking people in their phones and shit. It's fucking ridiculous. You can't, your whole mindset's going to be gone. Whether, you said the music, you can't tell me you're not going to check a message if you saw, oh, you've got 5 new messages. You're going to look. And like I said, if you're in a good zone and you're training hard, and all of a sudden the wife's fucking abusing you, or the girlfriend's abusing you, or your boss is going off, now your whole mindset's like, fuck this, fuck that, and the workout's ruined and shit. So you just can't focus on it. So.
I think even away from the gym,
That's the same.
People have to realise that these, the ultimate control tool that...
It is, and I think it's like a mind thing of the government. They call them smartphones just because they're having a laugh at us, because they're making us fucking dumb. But you go anywhere, just walk down the street,
Yeah.
and I have my phone in my pocket, I just watch people. 90% of the people,
Yeah.
while they're walking or crossing the road, fucking, it's like, anyway, you go to a park, rather than just sit there and enjoy the park, listen to the fucking birds and just look at the nice shit around them. Everybody in the park. Even if they're with their mates. Not talking to the mate. It's like, fucking ridiculous. Go to an airport even in the waiting rooms. Like, I like to people watch. I'll sit there and watch people. And when I'm watching people, nearly 90% of people in airports are all sitting there. Even couples, if they're travelling together, they're not chatting about whatever
Yeah.
or where they're going. Both of them sitting there. Or they're at the little cafe having coffee. They have a coffee in front of them rather than talk to each other. He'll have his coffee, she'll have her coffee, and both.
Yeah, that's...
I'm like, what the fuck?
And, I see families, with older kids and even the younger ones.
Yeah.
And, as a parent, I've been guilty of that with, like, my kids.
Oh yeah.
3 kids just, eventually they just wear you down and you just go, right.
His iPad.
yeah, just more or less so.
I can understand
Alison
with
and
kids
I-
like that on long trips to keep them quiet because they do get restless, but when I'm driving, I even hate if someone goes to sleep. If I'm going on a trip, I like to talk to someone and say, oh, did you see that? Did you see this? Oh, look at that over there. So Rachel's really good when we drive because she'll pretty much stay awake and chat to me, but I'd be so annoyed because I look over at cars when I'm driving down the road. Someone's driving and the passenger will have their feet up on the dash or whatever, sitting in the passenger seat. Not even talking to the driver. The driver's just like, oh, I'm a fucking chauffeur, am I? But they're just, everybody's on their phone. The passenger in the front seat's like...
No, well, the worrying thing now is when you're out on the road, like, look at how many people are on their phones.
Like texting and driving.
Texting, yeah. Like,
They should have something in the car where it can just turn it off. Well, I know that you do have a setting you can turn it off where if someone sends you a message that replies, I'm driving right now, but people don't turn it on because they want it. But I said, why can't you just go that short time without a message or a phone call? I don't get it. It's like, you're not the fucking president of some country, or you're not fucking on call and you're waiting for the cure for cancer to come in, and if you miss that call, you're never going to cure cancer for anyone ever. It's like, people are just like, Go without it. And the thing is, why my notifications are off, because even people driving, if they've got their phone in the thing, they go beep beep, they're like, oh, there's a message. Oh. They can't fucking not look. They're like, oh, I've got to have a look and see who it is. It's like, and you can get a lot of hands-free stuff where you can say, text such and such and speak to text and stuff like that, but it's like, fuck me, Dad, just go without it. Really, when you see it, like I had a friend once, he lost his phone, and you'd swear to God that someone just took his fucking arms or something. He was fucking panicking. It's like, it's a fucking phone, okay. You lose it, get a new one eventually. But, it wasn't back in the old days. You wouldn't panic if you lost your Rolodex, would you? You'd be like, oh shit, I've got to go through the phone book again. But even back then, you really didn't need one, because I don't know about you, but back then I had probably 10 mates from school and my grandmother and that. I could remember their numbers off my heart.
Yeah, I know that.
I go to the phone, I'm going to call Mike. Bing, 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 bing. Wouldn't have to think about it.
Yeah.
Now I don't even know fucking Rachel's number. You just go to the phone and you start looking for a name.
Yeah.
Rachel. Okay, or... Yeah, it's like I said, they call them a smartphone, but really, they're fucking dumbing down society, and a lot of young kids now can't communicate. They can't talk one-on-one. They're all fucking like this, and now, it's bad when they've always got these new emojis, and now they're changing the words in the dictionary for shit that people fucking text and crap.
Yeah.
It's like, it's fucking ridiculous. I think whoever's running it, like these big one world groups, those type of people, if you go into conspiracy theories, the Rothschilds and the Bilderberg group, they're just laughing, going, haha, our plan's working, they don't even know, but we're fucking brainwashing them. Pretty much so. And it's done so secretly here.
Well, okay.
Have we gone into a conspiracy?
I think we've just gone into the waters.
Mm.
Just